Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Livestream hier auf meinem Kanal. Ich bin der Anubis und ihr seht hier Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. So, jetzt ist es endlich soweit. Ich denke, oder ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass ich heute Endwalker endgültig beenden werde. Das heißt, passend dazu, dass nächste Woche der neue Patch kommt. Und ja, noch ein anderes Spiel, das wahrscheinlich erst Ende nächste Woche kommen wird. Wollte ich passend ja dazu Endwalker vorher beenden. Und das werde ich heute tun. Also würde ich sagen, beginnen wir mit der Quest. Doch vorher lasst doch bitte ein Abo da. Es ist kostenlos. Und liked es, wenn es euch gefällt. Und aktiviert die Glocke, damit ihr nichts mehr verpasst zu Final Fantasy und anderen Spielen. Ansonsten würde ich sagen, dann geht's los oder weiter mit der Story. Rückkehr vom Mond. Oh, cute.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ajdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Was zur Hölle?
Come forth, my servant. I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
Oof.
Are we clear? Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Ach so.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you. When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The first and on the moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen, in return for the light she helped me harness.
Ups, das war zu früh.
If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea.
Allerdings.
Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure. You will, I'm sure. Just don't try to forcibly summon me. I won't come.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Till we meet again. No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
so, als ich vorhin O gemacht habe, wollte ich was sagen, aber ich habe dann natürlich nichts gesagt wegen der Zwischensequenz. Ich habe nämlich die Befürchtung, dass wir irgendeinmal in diese Splitterwelt wieder gehen, als Erweiterung vielleicht, wenn die wieder ist wie früher, also in jedem normalen Zustand, so wie der erste Splitter. Der ist zwar noch nicht komplett gerettet, aber... oder geheilt, besser gesagt, aber immerhin gerettet. Und vielleicht werden wir diesen Splitter einmal wieder bereisen. Weil ich finde Zero schon einen coolen Charakter und deutlich angenehmer als Uklamat. Und jetzt auch noch Volbes als Verbündete? Tja. Wer weiß, was in Zukunft noch passieren wird. Schon alleine nur in der Erweiterung kann einiges passieren. Also ich bin wirklich gespannt. Genau. Hä. Das, was sie gerade erwähnt hat, ist übrigens für eine wilde Stammquest. Für sie, denn der eine dieser, ich weiß jetzt gerade nicht mehr, wie sie heißen, das Volk da von den Hasen, er schafft quasi so eine ja, Welt würde ich es jetzt nicht nennen, aber so ein Traumort. Also es gibt mehrere Quests. Eine ist für... Jetzt muss ich überlegen. Eine ist für Sammler. Da erschafft man quasi ein Café auf Ultima Thule, das aber erweitert wird, denn wie weiter man fortschreitet in dieser Storyline, desto mehr Gebiete kommen dazu, die ein spezielles Biom haben oder so. Das ist für Sammler. Für die Handwerker muss ich jetzt kurz überlegen, könnte das mit dem Traum sein, wo du hier auf dem Mond eine Art ja, Traumgebiet erschaffst, wo er... Also es ist ein großer Raum und da werden einfach Objekte hingestellt, also zum Beispiel eine Tanzfläche oder eine Bar oder solches. Jetzt nur als Beispiel. Also die Tanzfläche, die gibt es. Und so will er seine Traumgebiet erschaffen, wo er Leute, hauptsächlich diese das Hastenvolk geben, Hoporit heißen sie, glaube ich, dass er sie da einlädt und ja, dass sie alle einfach eine Aufgabe haben. Also quasi eigentlich nur als Jobverteiler sozusagen macht er das. Und das sind ganz nette und witzige Sidequests. Vor allem sind sie gut zum Leveln da. Also, wenn ihr zum Beispiel einen Sammler habt, mit dem in Ultima Thule, mit dem Kaffee, könnt ihr wirklich gut leveln. Aber nur von 80 auf 90, sorry. Ich war jetzt gerade tot, Trail. Und so, das wird es in jeder Erweiterung geben. Und auch in Dawn Trail gibt es, für die Kriegerklasse gibt es übrigens auch solche wilde Stämme, wo ihr eure Klasse leveln könnt. Also jetzt nicht unendlich, ihr habt 3 Quests pro Tag und die geben eine bestimmte Menge XP. Das ist einfach so nebenbei zu den Zufallsinhalten und so. Um euren Leveling-Prozess zu beschleunigen und so. Ist eine nette Abwechslung. Und die haben zum Teil recht geile Storys. Also es lohnt sich. Aber das jetzt alles auch zu zeigen, wäre am besten zu viel. Vielleicht die Kriegerklasse, aber jetzt auch noch die Sammler und Handwerker. Aber, jetzt habe ich wahrscheinlich zu schnell gedrückt. Nächste Woche kommt ja für Handwerker und Sammler ja da ein neues Gebiet. Hier auf dem Mond auch, wo man so quasi wie ich gerade etwas aufbauen kann. Und da kann man auch gut leveln. Und das Gute ist, das kann man ab Level 10. Also mit eurem Sammler oder Handwerkerklasse könnt ihr ab Level 10 dann da hinein und leveln. Das gab es in Shadowbringer schon. In Ishgard meine ich. Da habt ihr damals die Stadt aufgebaut. Also nicht die Stadt selbst, sondern das Housing-Gebiet. Sorry. Von Ishgard. Das war aber vor meiner Zeit, also ich habe das verpasst. Zu der Zeit war ich mit der Story beschäftigt. Also mit meiner Main-Figur, meine ich. So, also wo geht's hin? Oh, nach Garlemald. Es gibt wirklich ungemein viel zu tun und das man machen kann. Und es gibt auch unglaublich viele Möglichkeiten, die Sammler und Handwerker zu leveln. Von den wilden Stämmen bis hin eben zu dem, was ich gesagt habe. Und es kommen neue dazu.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right? So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell. Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Das ist ein bisschen zu groß gehoben, meinst du nicht, Alice?
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things. In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
Ja.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh.
Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf.
What?
You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice. Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
Naja, da muss ich
To us, it is
schon
the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
teilweise zumindest.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
far to the
We're
west.
indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Das stimmt.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Athelise at the rostra and have her notify Father.
Das Lustige ist, ja, wir wissen ja, wo sie hingehen, weil wir haben es ja schon bereits gespielt. Nämlich nach Turan. Schon irgendwie witzig, wenn man das schon weiß. Wo muss ich? Ach so. Hier. Die fängt erst an. Und schon wieder haben wir eine Bedrohung aufgehalten. Die am Ende gar keine mehr war. Zumindest was Golbes anbelangt. Ah, stumm. Ein strahlender Neuanfang. Da fällt doch einer. Tankred ist wieder mal ausgebüxt, wie immer. Dann auf nach Crystarium erneut. Yep.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past.
Stimmt, ja. Die Feenkönig kann ja, oder Königin eigentlich, kann ja zwischen den Welten reisen.
Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Hoppla.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If If such a thing could be done! Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here, in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
Warum die jeweilige Katastrophe einen Ursprung, wenn man sie gegenseitig? Das heißt Licht in die Welt des Nichts und die Dunkelheit hier rein. Das würde sich gegenseitig der jeweilige andere Dings aufheben. Clevere Idee.
Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy.
Huh.
Thank you. While I make no promises at this stage, I shall rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Navatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are. I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Gaia!
Oh?
Oh.
Huh.
Do I know you?
No.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't forget you in a hurry.
Wow.
I'm still keeping my diary, adding new memories to it every day.
Not only that, Gaia's writing a story too. I can't wait for it to become a book.
Huh.
Enough about that. What were you talking about?
Das ist eine lange Geschichte.
Harnessing darkness from the void. Now there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, alright?
Stimmt, sie ist ja das Gegenstück von Rine. Ach, das habe ich ja. Dazu muss ich sagen, dass das zu einem Inhalt gehört, den ich hier noch nicht gespielt habe. Aber keine Sorge, der wird ja auch dazu kommen, denn ich sag nur so viel. Es ist ein normaler Raid und der ist bisher der beste. Und dann ist es ja wohl logisch, dass ich den irgendwann auch spielen werde. Aber ich habe ja gesagt, ich bin ja jetzt dran mit der Figur, die ich ja ganz am Anfang, wo ich ja Realm Reborn angefangen habe, gestartet habe. Und dann habe ich ja mal zu ihr gewechselt. Und mit eben dieser Figur werde ich jetzt die ganze Geschichte spielen. Also das heißt alle Erweiterungen, auch Dawn Trail. Auch wenn ich die nicht brauche, aber mehr Level sind ja immer gut. Und dann werde ich mit der halt die Inhalte zeigen. Irgendwann. Und ja, das gehört dazu. Denn Gaia kommt in diesem Raid vor, das kann ich schon mal sagen. Auch wenn es ein bisschen ein Spoiler ist. Aber egal. Woher wissen die alle eigentlich immer so Bescheid? Man könnte meinen, als hätten sie geheime Nachrichten miteinander. Egal. Dann lassen wir dann die Feier mal anbrennen, um Astayas Rückkehr zu feiern. Ich glaube, hier passiert das, oder?
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
I don't care about such things. My little brother is... little and adorable.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the Void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for. You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlian chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the First is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Und weg ist er.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
So mit Vitra soll ich noch sprechen. Was hat er mir mitzuteilen? Mal schauen. Wohl er. Das ist wieder der Kleine, also Napten oder wie er heißt, kann sich beruhigen.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully. Addressed to Grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu... someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, Grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Tja.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes?
Kennt ihr die Füße?
Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
Ich habe ja gesagt, in Endwalker oder eigentlich in jeder Erweiterung ist die letzte Patch immer die Vorbereitung auf die nächste Erweiterung. Also das heißt, jetzt kommt die Vorbereitung auf Dawntrail. Es ist halt jetzt blöd, dass das jetzt nach Dawntrail kommt, weil man ja theoretisch weiß, oder also weil wir jetzt wissen, was passiert ist. Aber das macht es irgendwie noch spannender. Ich will mit... Oh, komm schon. So. Ein unerwartetes Abenteuer. Es geht übrigens nicht mehr allzu lange. Da kommt jetzt nicht mehr so, also so maximal 2 Stunden wahrscheinlich schon. Aber eines kann ich schon mal sagen, es wird kein Dungeon und keine Prüfungen mehr kommen. Es ist jetzt wirklich nur noch Geschichte. Also keine Inhalte mehr. Zumindest nicht direkt. Aber das sehen wir jetzt bald. Ja. Wer könnte das wohl sein? Gut, diejenigen, die jetzt das Spiel selber spielen, wissen ja jetzt, was passiert. Oder wer da kommt. Aber wenn man die Beine gesehen hat, könnte man schon vermuten, wer es ist.
Aaronville!
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Spätestens jetzt?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well,
diese Axt sollte man
when you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Ja.
Tuli Yolol.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course, of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Am besten zu viel wohl.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tuli Yolol is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Das konnte ich mich nicht mehr erinnern, das mit Valyarmanda, dass sie das hier schon erwähnt haben.
We're going to get along, you and I. Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuli Yolol and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Ja. Die Jagd ist eröffnet. Was für ein Zufall. Ne. Da könnte unsere Figur dasselbe sagen.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, We're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Das ist der Dungeon, den wir einmal gemacht haben. Jetzt laufen wir auch in dem herum. Besser gesagt auf dem Teil hier nur.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
Und wir kommen zum neuen Ort.
Ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Yeah! Taste my axe!
These animals are usually so docile.
They are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
I'll handle this. Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail. These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
Man muss einfach nur mit ihnen laufen, irgendwann findet man, was man sucht.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their hope?
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oof. It's very easy.
What is that thing?
What is that thing? What is that thing?
Very easy. Kolibri.
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Woklamat.
Right. Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Das sagen sie alle, wenn sie Angst haben.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Oh, come on.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together. I've got you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Spread out, everyone!
You'll pay for that. Thank you. That was hardly a tickle. Try this. Yeah, nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard! And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks, dirty tricks.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have...
Leave this to me! Have at you!
Cryle.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Hydaelyn. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf, and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
Ja, jetzt weiß man übrigens auch, wie Kedila zur Piktomantie gekommen ist. Oder woher sie es hat. Durch. Oh, da krieg ich ja gleich Hunger.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Leicht, ich kann.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Wir wissen ja, wer damit gemeint ist. Vielleicht sagt es.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Sie ist eine Löwin durch und durch. der Dämmerung entgegen. Das ist dann wohl schon die letzte Quest. Ich hätte gedacht, das geht länger. Ich hatte wohl eine falsche Zeit in Erinnerung. Egal, macht nichts. Sind ja eh schon wieder 2 Stunden. So, die Übungen sind ich vorhin übersprungen habe. Ich werde es jetzt nicht machen bei dem. Annika-Manda. Okay. Da steht jetzt Jahr 1498, also fast 1500. Und Kettenraum ist ja der Rogadin, den wir auch in der Erweiterung gesehen haben. Jetzt ist aber zu beachten, dass das nicht so ist wie bei uns. Also, weil, wenn das nämlich so wäre, wäre Kettenraum, weil Final Fantasy XIV, ich bin mir jetzt nicht sicher, aber ich meine, es spielt in demselben Jahr, wie wir jetzt gerade sind. Aber das wurde nie erwähnt, vielleicht wird es mal erwähnt. Aber gehen wir mal davon aus, das würde in derselben Ding spielen, dann wäre er, jetzt muss ich rechnen, ja fast 700 Jahre alt. Also das wäre ja komisch. Ich glaube, das ist hier in Final Fantasy ein bisschen anders. Aber gut, wir haben keine, oder ich zumindest kann ich mich nicht daran erinnern, dass wir mal Zahlen hatten, in welchem Jahr das hier überhaupt spielt. Man könnte jetzt vielleicht davon ausgehen, weil es ja die 8. Ära des Lichts ist, dass es im 18. Jahrhundert spielt. Aber das würde dann trotzdem weniger Sinn ergeben, weil dann wäre er trotzdem 300 Jahre alt. Also so oder so. Ist es ein bisschen seltsam. Oder aber die Lebewesen in Final Fantasy XIV werden älter. Das kann natürlich sein, weil im Spiel ist man ja gesplittert von den Ashians und die Ashians wurden ja tausende Jahre alt. Jetzt könnte man das vielleicht so betrachten, da es ja 14 Splitterwelten gab und der Ursprung, dass man durch 15 geteilt wird, also dass man, ich nenne es nur ein Beispiel, dass ein Ashian 10.000 Jahre alt wurde, dann würde ein normaler 200-300 Jahre alt werden. So um den Dreh. Nur als Beispiel zu nennen. Aber wie gesagt, ich weiß jetzt nicht genau, wie das hier in dem Spiel abläuft. So, da haben wir alles. müssen natürlich die Stadt ausscrollen. Ich würde jetzt normalerweise sagen, war Valicamanda, aber von dem ist nichts groß beschrieben. Die River.
It's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request? Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Tankred belauscht uns. So. Ich finde es übrigens lustig, der Unterschied zwischen der deutschen und der englischen Sprachausgabe. Im Englischen sagt gerade hier das so eher sanft und ja, fast schon wie eine Beruhigung oder so. In der deutschen Variante aber ja, schreit uns nicht an, aber wird lauter, also sagt er es mit voller Ernstigkeit und fast schon wie eine Warnung. Es ist jetzt schwer zu erklären, aber ich meine, in der deutschen ist das viel ja, stärker und lauter, also einfach ist nicht ganz so sanft.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
Meine Ehre als Abend. Oh Gott, was sag ich da? Ja komm, ich will den ersten Schild. Also das hat ja keinen Wert jetzt mehr, weil...
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
A 100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
First impressions last.
Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Wer unbedingt davonschleichen will.
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Außerdem kann er in Zukunft noch genug mit uns wegkommen.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
Loporid heißen sie.
The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Damit ist Endwalker endgültig zu Ende. Doch jetzt. Ja. Ich kann es wieder sagen, es ist halt jetzt doof, dass ich Endwalker nach Dawntrail beendet habe, weil jetzt weiß man ja schon, was passiert ist. Kennt alles. Nichtsdestotrotz haben wir es jetzt hinter uns. Das heißt, zukünftig, zumindest was die Story anbelangt, wird nur noch Neues sein. Also alte Inhalte wird es nur noch die Aktivitäten sein mit jeder Story. Die haben aber mit der Hauptgeschichte direkt nichts zu tun. Aber das wird ja ohnehin erst später sein. Jetzt nächste Woche, am Dienstag, kommt ja der Patch. Und der wird sehr groß sein und da kommt einiges dazu. Und das werde ich natürlich alles streamen. Also haben wir einiges vor uns. Und dann kommen noch 3 weitere Patches. Oder 3,5, wenn man es genau will. Bis zur nächsten Erweiterung. Aber bis zur nächsten Erweiterung wird es wahrscheinlich erst Ende nächstes Jahr. Also da haben wir noch unglaublich viel Zeit. Aber das passt, weil ich habe ja noch andere Spiele, die ich streamen werde. Ich habe ja noch Tomb Raider 5, 2 und 3, ja 6. Bin ich mir noch nicht sicher, ob ich das streamen werde, weil es soll angeblich wieder so schlecht sein wie das Original. Und ich habe es mal geschaut, es ist nicht so, sieht nicht so spannend aus. Vielleicht irgendwann, wenn mal so eine langweilige Zeit kommt, wo kein Spiel rauskommt. Aber dieses Jahr eher weniger. Aber dafür habe ich ja die Inhalte noch, die alten, von Final Fantasy 14. Ja, und ansonsten sind halt all die anderen Spiele, die ich dort noch bringen werde. Und mit dem Patch werde ich nächste Woche noch genug Zeit verbringen und auch der First Berserk Hassan. Das ist ja auch ein Spiel, das ich bringen werde. Also da ist einiges am Start in der nächsten Zeit. Ja, auf jeden Fall danke fürs Zuschauen. Oh, wobei, warte. Ich überspringe das mal. Es könnte sein, dass noch eine... Also, keine Quest, aber der Abschluss kommt. Habe ich vergessen, oder? Kommt noch was? Ja, vielleicht. Den Rucksack der Gemeinde zeige ich gleich. Der Dämmerung entgegen. Okay, da kommt noch was. Ich hab zu früh verabschiedet. Und der dessen hinnehmen soll um hinter.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
Stimmt, weil nur noch der Süden jetzt. Und in Altschale, ja. Ja, es werden die so vereinzelten Gruppierungen.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Stimmt.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend.
we make for Taral.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
Ihr wisst, wer das gesagt hat?
The fabled golden cities of the New World.
So ist seine Stimme also in Englisch. Irgendwie hört es sich auf Deutsch besser an. So hör das Lied der Wogen, es singt von großer Fahrt bis hin zum... Das ging zu schnell. Junge Sammler waren doch da. Das ist immer zu schnell weg. Wow. Das war's dann wohl. Ja, was ich sagen wollte, jetzt wissen wir ja, dass Tancred und Orion hier einen Auftrag für Corona angenommen hat, also für den zweiten Prinz von Tuliolal. Und das am Ende war einem erzählt, der uns ja am Ende von der Hauptgeschichte gefragt hat, wo wir schon waren, oder uns erzählt hat, wo wir noch hin könnten. Aber das mit Othard, mit dem eisigen Blindfluss, das sagt mir jetzt gerade nichts. Ich weiß nicht, ob das noch kommt oder ob sie damit vielleicht ja, die wie heißt's, diese Insel da, wo man selber aufbauen kann und so, ob das gemeint ist. Wobei Schatzinseln, keine Ahnung. Auf jeden Fall ist es jetzt wirklich vorbei. Und somit danke ich fürs Zuschauen und lasst doch ein Abo da und liked das Video, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Und dann sehen wir uns am Dienstag, würde ich sagen, wieder beim Patch 7.2. Bis dahin noch einen schönen Tag. Dann verabschiede ich mich, euer Anubis. Ciao Leute.